Hello, welcome to Chrissy Tarot. So, with this pick a card reading, it's where you see yourself, where you'll find yourself 3 years from now, where you will be 3 years from now. So you've got pile 1 here, you've got this door to pick from, pile 2 to pick from, and pile number 3. Alright, if you would like some more time, pause the video. I'm going to start with the reading. Okay, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. As you can see here, we've got the cards laid out. This is the card you picked. The Sacred Lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. This card came out while I was shuffling. I generally translate these as a crowning card of wants. This is what you were hoping for in 3 years. So you've got the 9 of Cups, the attainment of a goal and a wish. I'll start with these cards here. You've got the 8 of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Coins, 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Okay, pile number 1. And you've got 2 King of Swords here. How I'm viewing this is that this is the energy you want to embody. You want to be someone that can get work done, detach emotionally, like detach your emotions from the task at hand. It's definitely a skill. I don't think that's a skill that can be taught. It's either you have it or you don't. But that's a double-edged sword, hence the swords with people like this, double-edged sword. So the Kings of Swords, they're your authoritative figures. They're the ones for structure, discipline, which is great in a business setting when you need that structure and discipline. But there's a time and a place for everything. This is the energies you're wanting to embody. Now, the thing is, with all your readings, so I went through, so 8 of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Coins, 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups. You've got so how I was doing it was going to do 3 cards, but a 4th one decided to come out. That was supposed to represent each of the years. Now, you've got the 6 of Swords, King of Swords. So you're trying to embody this energy. Then you've got the 9 of Coins, Pentacles. So you're reaping the harvest. And then you've got the 4 of Swords. So, 3 years from now, because you've embodied this energy, this King of Swords energy, the energy of 3 years from now, business-wise, looking good. You've got the Pentacles here. That's money. 9 of Cups is also emotion. So they kind of mean the same thing, but they're different. So your Pentacles are more your materialistic things. They're material possessions. They're planting like wealth, like anything that's tangible that you can use for trade. Your Cups are generally your emotions. So to have a 9 of Cups, it means you're emotionally fulfilled. Like your needs are met, you probably have a bit extra to help others out. Pentacles are, you've got plenty of money. Money-wise, looking good. which is effortless. That's, you've got the waterfall here to say money wise, everything regarding that is effortless for you, which is great. Money's looking good. That's what you hoping for. Yes and no. So might need to draw some more cards too, just letting you know, heads up. You got 8, so projects going well, launching projects after project, different business ideas, things like that. You've got the 6 of coins. Now this is dividing money, giving money out freely, or receiving money. Like you're going to, you can be the person giving the money, or you can be the person receiving money, and it will be fair. Now you've got the 6 of coins here. You've got the 9 of pentacles. Got those 2. And then you've got straight after that, that's your energy, that's the incoming energy. You've got the 3 of swords here for incoming energy and outcome. You've got the 7 of cups. Which is, you've got so many choices, you end up not making the right choice. But down the bottom here, so you've moved on. King of Swords, starting a new business. So year 1, 2, 3, reaping the harvest. Then you've got the 5 of Swords here. So something's happened so that the outcome of the 5 of Swords. Might just grab another deck of cards. Oh, I'll grab these ones. These are a good brutal deck. Oh, I shouldn't say brutal, but they don't mess around. Okay. So, intuitively, I'll quickly say what I'm thinking before I draw these cards. Intuitively, business is going well. Towards the end of the 3 of Swords, someone hurts you. A potential partner or love interest, or it could even be a business partner that was a friend. And you, being the King of Swords energy, have had to cut them down to size, or which may be the right choice, it may not be. Or you could be helping someone else out financially. Let's get more clarification. Because some of you, it could be business-wise. This is the annoying thing with the collective reading, because there's so many different energies. Okay. And you've got meadow vulnerability. I'll hold this out as well. So meadow vulnerability. So whatever's happened from here towards the end, so this will be in the 3rd year from now, 3 years from now, something's happened to make you very vulnerable. 3 of Swords is definitely the heartache sword. That's like breaking up. It's generally romantically involved, but it's the broken heart. And you having to defend yourself, fighting people off. Okay, you had all these cards come flying out. You have a late though happy marriage. Alright, so you got that card. Flirtatious woman. Misfortune through caprice. Okay, I'll have to Google that. Great danger from imprudence. So that's rushing, being very careless. 3. So that's this in this card deck. These 2 made the same. So there's tears, heartache. A deceitful friend. Okay. You've got sickness. Okay. Alrighty. That clarifies a lot. So, it's romance. So the late but though happy marriage. So it's interesting that card came out first. So whatever relationship status you're in the next 3 years, the woman, man, whoever is going to cheat on you with a friend. And the misfortune through caprice, and that's it will shatter you. So you've had this King of Swords energy. And it'll be the first time in a while that you allowed your emotions to run your business. And it can ruin you if you are not careful. Hence the Five of Swords energy. So, caprice is literally, you'll have to Google it as well. So I'll hold the card up if you don't know. So it's rash, impulsive behavior. Misfortune through rash, impulsive behavior. And you've got great danger from imprudence, so being careless with the business. You've allowed your emotions of this situation to sidetrack your business enterprises. It has definitely made you very vulnerable, and you need to be very, very careful, because you will run your business to the ground if you are not careful. This will not keep going if you allow your emotions, if you break this attitude, the King of Wands energy, if you break that, and for someone, if you embodied that energy to get things done, literally, which is good energy to have, especially regarding business. So business wise, relationships, unless that person you are with has the same energy as you and matches that energy, it will not end well. Okay, so three years from now, you're going to have a situation. Business is going to be good, where you potentially could be in a relationship with someone, and a deceitful friend comes in the picture and ruins that for you. Do not do anything rash. Okay? Hence this card. You will be married one day, just not to the person you're with. And also keep this one in mind, because it looks like with the sickness card, you're going to come up with some health issues where your business will not be running as smoothly. Like, you won't be able to do what you're doing because of sickness. So be very mindful of that, and do not do anything rash, because you're going to have a lot on your plate in the next 3 years, potentially. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, a lot of caution in 3 years. Business-wise, looking great. Potential romance-wise, not a crash hot. So you've got the energy of a deceitful friend, and who's probably... I wouldn't be surprised if this deceitful friend is taking money underneath the table as well. I mean, it looks like a woman, but this is like any gender. So this card represents a flirtatious woman, which this is your potential partner. So it could be flirtatious man, flirtatious woman. If you look up the dictionary meaning, they generally say man, but it could be either or. Like, men can be there are very flirtatious men, and there are very flirtatious women, and everyone else in between. This is the person you're with. This is your business partner or a good friend that you thought you could trust. Do not be impulsive. And also with the date, I might just pull. Oh, what's this? I'm going to do 3 cards of this deck. I love this deck. It hits the nail on the head. It truly does. It just hits it on the head with anything good, bad, anything you don't want to know. Okay, so I'm just asking Spirit, potential outcome if you do not act rash, if you do not be impulsive, because the great danger from imprudence is just not caring about the repercussions of your actions that it could have on your business or enterprises. So that's what this card means as well, by the way. So it's just not caring about the danger it can cause, or what the impact it will have on others from your actions. Just being careless actions. So be very wary of that. This money's looking good. Just not your romantic life. If it makes you feel better, I get that late though happy marriage in my all the time. All the time. So you got the three. So trouble, unhappiness. But you're going to receive a present. So there will be help. Oh, interesting. An intriguing woman. So if one woman comes in, well, it could be intriguing man as well. Whether male, female, or whatever. It's your interest. Intriguing person. Yeah, okay. Getting so there's going to be a bit of unhappiness and trouble. But by the same token, as one door closes, another opens. You've got this other person coming through, offering a present or a gift. So you've got a potential new business partner. Okay, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You picked this door. Inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. I'll hold it there if you wanted to pause it and read it. Alright. So I'll put this back over here. Okay, pile number 2. You got these 5 cards, 5 cards. So you got 2 of Swords here. The situation. 4 of Cups, hopes and fears. Your energy, the energy surrounding you, your current energy. Ace of Wands, energy coming in. Knight of Coins. Outcome, the Star. You've got 3 cards here to represent you, 1, 2, and 3. So you've got the Queen of Cups. For the first you. That's you. 10 of Wands, second you. Third you. 2 of Pentacles, juggling finances, juggling multitasking. juggling everything. Got these ones, crowning cards. Spring, equinox, rebirth. Okay. And then tsunami, wake up call. Okay. Pile number 2. I don't know what's happened leading up to 3 years. It's going to be different for everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, when I was shuffling, I generally do 3 piles and I use the energies to pick a pile. 2 cards that were on the bottoms of the piles that stood out to me when I was putting them back was the Hangman, the Devil card, which is to do with addiction, or yeah, just something being out of control and out of balance and very dark energy in someone's life. Whether it's addiction, whether they're working too hard, whether they're like narrow-minded, which distracts them from everything else going on in their life. So, the energy I'm picking up on, and especially when this tsunami, so I drew these ones last, because I'm looking at the cards, I'm like, this doesn't look like a bad reading. 3 years from now, it's as if you've, so just at a crossroads. So the energy I was picking up was new action at a crossroads, reinventing yourself, changing over. But those 2 cards at the bottom of the decks have stayed in my head. So I don't know if some of you are overcoming an abusive situation, some kind of addiction, or something else that was stuck and nasty. But 3 years from now, things are sort of looking up. It's like hence the rebirth card. You've dropped whatever load you're carrying. So you're carrying that, coming in. Queen of Cups, lots of emotion. And you've been juggling things, getting financial help. So, 2 of Swords, at a crossroad, indecision, not knowing where to go. 4 of Cups, hopes and fears. Nostalgia. Nostalgia, reminiscing about the past. Good or bad. Thinking about the past. Ace of Wands, new action. That's your energy. You're wanting to go into a new direction. 9 of Coins, incoming energy. The 9 of Swords is someone coming in to help you. Probably want to be a partner of some sort, whether it be business or romantic. They're bringing more material things. So you're umming and ahhing to start a project of some kind. You've overcome one situation, you've had a bad wake-up call, and you're leaving the situation. Leaving the situation and starting afresh and anew. So 3 years from now, you'll be going into still umming and ahhing, but starting to head into a new direction. Okay. Just going to draw some more cards. This is the thing, pile number 2. For pile number 1, cards were flying out, things like that. They got more cards than what they needed. Your energy 3 years from now is very calm. You've had the wake-up call. You're very, very calm. A message. Okay. Success requiring discretion. Okay, so you need to be working on projects but not announcing it to everyone. Quietly, vigilantly working. Competence by an honourable industry. You'll be deemed competent in whatever you will be. Yeah, this is the reliable man. That's your Knight of Coins. Someone very reliable coming in. Could be a reliable woman too. Good fortune. So you've got good fortune coming after a very dark period in your life. Alright, pile number 2. So I don't know what bad situation you've been in that you've had a wake-up call, or what you're working towards and what you're aiming for. You need to quietly and discreetly work towards it once you decide what it is you want to do. You will be deemed competent, but you need to be quiet working on it. You will have a reliable person coming in. And you've got the good fortune card, which this other one, it just means you'll have good fortune coming in and it'll just keep accumulating. Good fortune, whatever you're working for. Business, whatever, will keep working, like keep growing and growing and growing. So pile number 2, I wish you all the best. I hope you are safe up until the 3-year period, wherever you escape to or whatever happens. But discretion is required with what you're doing. You're going to be juggling multiple things, the rebirth and that, but you need to be very, very quiet and discreet. Don't cause too much attention to yourself. Don't necessarily tell the whole world about it. Do what you need to do, like the business stuff, whatever it is. You don't need to tell every single person you meet, oh, this is who I am, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. That sort of attitude is definitely going out the window. I've noticed over the last 3 years. So it was just before COVID, it was sort of coming in. No, it could have been more than that. Probably 5 years that sort of attitude was coming in. And now it's sort of like, don't really talk about your success or what you do for a living sort of thing. Even though like it's like like when I was younger. God, I'm old. When I was younger, it was more of a thing that you sort of like, oh, I'm so-and-so, this is what I do, this is blah, 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 blah. There were some people that sort of had the new attitude that's coming in, but all in all, you just like sort of just went, yeah, this is who I am, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. In your case, work towards it quietly. You will have a reliable person that will be a business partner of some kind. I don't know if it'll be romantic. They could be just helping you out in a bad situation as well. Could be just someone who's just good-natured, reliable person that can see that you just need a helping hand as well. So pile number 2, I wish you nothing but the best. This is the end of your reading. Bye for now. Pile number 3. Sorry about that. Okay, so pile number 3. Pile number 3, selected this door. And the message states, bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. If you wanted to pause it and read what it says for yourself, there you go. Okay, I'm going to pop this over here. Alright, 3 years from now, where you will be and what's happening 3 years from now for you. You've got 5 cards here. This is the situation 3 years from now. This represents 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And these are the crowning cards here. You've got ocean, ebb and flow, and summer solstice, radiance. Excuse me. Sit. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, so situation, 7 of Wands, victory. Nightshade, stop it. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move the cat. I was going to let you sit there, Nightshade, but you can't help yourself. Okay. You've got hopes and fears, 10 of Swords. This is what you were worried would happen. So you have like a surprise victory coming in store. Your current energy at the time, 2 of Cups. Potential. This is definitely the card of romance. 2 people coming together in a romantic, starting a new relationship. Incoming energies that are not you. Justice. So whatever legal matters have been happening that you thought you will not be victorious in, you will be. Queen of Cups. Okay, year 1, the Fool. Year 2, Queen of Swords. The 3rd. The 7 of Swords. Okay. Intuitively, what I'm getting, if you were in a relationship, it is probably going to be ending 3 years from now. You've got the Queen of Swords. So this is your energy. That's the Fool. Coming into something blinded. Queen of Swords. Someone, whether this is business or romantic, but looking at everything, I got the feeling of divorce. And separating all the gifts, like all the possessions and everything. I'm saying gifts. Like separating all your possessions and things. So there is this kind of divorce. So it's probably like a business partner, a romantic partner. And then the final 3 years, it's like a separation of everything. You're separating everything in half. You honestly thought this person being more experienced, possibly a bit older, a bit wiser, a bit more cunning than you, would win. But you come up with a good strategy and you stick to it. And you end up winning. As strange as you probably think. So not being, you're just coming in. So 7 of Swords is like, I can read it either or. It's someone that's being sneaky, coming up with a good strategy. Depending on the cards surrounding it, they're probably going to be, it's probably not going to work out well, or the strategy is actually going to work and you're going to disarm this person and it's going to come out of nowhere. So traditionally with the 7 of Swords, it depicts someone sneaking into a camp when people aren't around and stealing the weapons. So there can't be a battle or a fight or a war if there's no weapons. You could do hand to hand, but essentially that's the energy of you 3 years from now. And this energy works out well in your favor. So you've got the victory card here, which you thought would be the 10 of Swords. Then you've got 2 of Cups, but also this is a card of sneaking around. You cannot announce, let everyone know. You need to be very strategic, very quiet. About what you're doing. But you will win whatever legal thing it is that you're heading into. But you need to be quiet, you need to be strategic and plan. And you'll end up being victorious, the victor. If it's a divorce that's happening, like, it will be a case of could be business or could be divorce. But if it's divorce, it's as if you're going from one relationship to another. You're meeting someone new just as everything's coming to a head. You have the Ocean card here, ebb and flow. Summer solstice, radiance. So, I'll draw some more cards for you. Pile number 3. So at the moment, it's you being blissfully unaware, trying something new, not a lot of experience in a field, learning. And then you end up being with someone more experienced than you, thinking they will get the upper hand, but that's not what happens. Okay. So things are looking really good for you, pile number 3. So 3 years from now, you're clearing out all old energies. You'll be victorious in whatever you accomplish. And you've got new energies coming in. So you're creating this beautiful new sacred space. You're shining a light on things and just going with the ebb and flow of life. Out, something goes out, something comes in, just flowing along, going along in life. Okay. Financial wise, you're probably not going to be going too well. A happy though unwealthy marriage, so you'll probably get married but not have a lot of money. And then you've got a message, so that's those two. Let's draw some. So your next marriage after this, you'll be happy, but you won't have a lot of money. There's not going to be much money coming in, but you're both going to be happy. You just make it work. So the Queen of Cups is someone very in touch with their emotions, very loving, all that good stuff. So you've gone from one person that can be like a bit of an ice queen to someone very warm and loving. The Queen of Swords is very business orientated. So you're coming over untroubled unhappiness. Reversal and fortune. Okay. With the Queen of Swords, you probably had a lot of money coming in. You won't have as much. House and home, so you'll have a happy house and home. So there's a massive scandal. Actually, if this is a romantic, you're probably going to find out this person's been cheating on you, and it's going to be quite cause a scandal, and you're going to find out a whole heap of dirt on this person, hence why you win the legal system. By the same token, this person will not forget. Friends, good or bad. So you will have a mixture of friends coming in. Alrighty. So 3 years from now, there'll be a separation from your Queen of Swords. So this could be male or female. Like generally with tarot, it's different energies. So what's considered was considered more. This is like a very old system. So what was this could be. I always say it can be male or female because it depends on the person's energy and their personality. Because I've met men who are straight and all that, but how they act and how they go about things in tarot was be seen more feminine. Sorry, like more womanly, like more like female, how female, like how a woman would deal with the situation. So it's what it was perceived long ago. So this person could be male or female. It's how they've dealt with the situation, which coincides, like, so if it was a King of Swords, they would be in charge, they would be upfront, they would be direct. Where Queen of Swords, they're still kind of, they want the facts, they want everything else like that, like the King of Swords, but they'll be more sneaky, they'll be more likely to, instead of coming at you head on, they would be coming in from your blind spot to attack you. So they can be cold, calculating, bit of an ice queen, which I'm saying these are more like older terms people use, but it could be, it's how they're dealing with the situation, how they've dealt with situations, where you could have a female or someone who you're not really sure, but like every time you do a tarot reading, if you get interested in tarot, like I'm someone, like if my friends or my family do tarot for me, I always come out as masculine because of my personality. So I don't identify as a man. I don't know what all these new terms are. Sorry, I'm showing my age. But every time in tarot, ever since I was a child, I came out as more masculine in the tarot readings, and I'd be like, oh, that's me. So this could be male or female, but it's how they've dealt with the situation, how they've come out the situation. So, and also with the queens, it's more intuitive, it is intuitive. Swords, not so much emotional. Like, I mean, they don't, if a sword's lets their emotions run them because they're not used to it, it can run rampant. You need to be very careful with any sword people out there that do that. So this is the energy and how they go about things. So it could be male or female. Same as the Queen of Cups, it could be male or female. You'll find there are similarities between the King and Queen, but there's also some differences if you look it up. So this is definitely a separation, whether it's business or romantic. I'm getting the feeling it's divorce. So, but by the same token, because swords are generally good at business, so are wands, and so are earth people, like business, but not just that. So swords, this person will not forgive and not forget. You have definitely brought something to light that puts them in a bad light, which they will not ever forget. But you got the house, the home, happiness and all that good stuff. Friends, good, bad. Like, I mean, you come out winning in this situation, but you will probably have financial issues down the track. Like, you won't have a lot of money coming in, so just be wary of that. But you'll be very happy in the future as well. Like, yeah, there's a lot of happiness in the future and all that. So you're going to be bringing a big scandal to light, which will help you win the case of this individual. Okay, part number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I did blabber on a bit towards the middle of that reading. But 3 years from now, there is a separation. I'm getting the feeling it's more romantic, like a divorce, like a breakdown of a marriage. You are thinking that you will not be given a fair go, that you're going to be speared. You will be victorious, it will turn out better than what you expected, and there's going to be, you've probably got someone coming in, like you've come up with a good plan, and not just that, someone else has come in who's probably been speared by the Queen of Swords, whoever this person is in the past, with more information for you to use against them, which is not going to be good for them. They will eventually get back on their feet, but it's not going to be good. And a lot of it will be going in your favour, and you're going to be meeting someone new, and you'll have a happy house and home. But by the same token, you're probably not going to have money will be tight. So it's not going to be very wealthy, but you'll get by. And it'll be a happy marriage, your next marriage. Or partnership, or whatever it is. Okay. Pile number 3. That's it. That's your reading. Bye.